Alright. Let's me make sure everything is alright. Enter. Put that in there. Alright, put you in there. Alright, we're going to do that. Boom. Ah, damn. One, 9. Verified that. Alrighty. Okay. That should be good, right? That's chapter 1. Hopefully this is all picking up good. Alright, that's where we left off in my class. And then basic of Python. Which we basically finished that. Hey, Tadio Garcia, how you? Hope you're doing good. Oh wow, okay, we just jumped from 1 to 16. Hey, not me. How y'all? If this y'all's first time, just tell me how it sounds. Hey y'all. I'm behind the camera today, not in front of it. How everybody doing tonight? Oh, we went down to 7. What am I doing? Basically, I got a book here. It's about Python coding, and just figured I'd read a little bit of it while on stream, and also later probably gonna play some TF2. You know, just do something different instead of my normal weird facts and all that. I'm doing good. Today's actually been a really good day. I had to go to college, but besides that, nothing much. Basically, just had a bunch of learning today. A lot of like about computers and the history of them, and a bunch of math. Unfortunately, nothing too exciting, which is unfortunately what today mostly is going to consist of. Really, it's just been I finally got this thing uploaded, which is a site that people can basically download for free and make their own code. That's called Anaconda, and it gives you, see if I can, this spider, and in here you can make and test your own code like free, completely. which I'm trying to launch this, and I don't know why it ain't launching. But yeah, I honestly think that I'm just going to do like a Q&A, really. Like, if anybody ever has any questions, just like fully answer them. Like, not, honestly, that's kind of what I want to do. See if I can turn this around a little bit. But yeah, like if somebody's got a question or something, they can just like type it and I'll answer it. Because that's been a big thing is I've wanted to do a Q&A really. And being able to do one's always been a pretty cool idea to me. Um, how do you, there we are. But yeah, cybersecurity is something I'm going to school for, so I'm having to learn basically how to write it in Python. Don't know if it's going to show up and on my bad handwriting, but we're just learning commands really. Like, here's a bunch of Boolean commands and stuff. What if DDP shoots a knee and knocks out Kamasa when he goes for a takedown? Bluff Emo Kid, honestly, I think this is your first time ever being in one of my chats, so welcome. DDP, honestly, the only one I know is Diamond Dallas Page. However, I don't know who that her name is. Give me 1 second. KHAMZA. I feel like I should know this person. Oh, no, this is UFC. Okay. Hold on, let me see. I don't know either of these people. Oh, okay, so this is gonna be like fight of the year. Hold on. Oh, there was a press conference. DDP's not going. DDP's belt not going back to Africa was what was said. Okay, this is going to be happening on August 16th in Chicago. Ooh, Chicago's going to have a field day with UFC. I feel like Chicago is like one of the best places you can do like anything live. Like the city, I've never been, but like the crowd, whenever it comes to like sports or anything like fighting wise, they're always like the best. It's for the UFC middleweight championship. Oh, and they're both undefeated. My battery's low. I gotta go. But I subscribed. Hey, thank you, not me. Hey, you just stood by for a second. That's all I like. Thank you for subscribing. Honestly, every subscriber helps. I don't make any money or anything. Um, but yeah, thank you. I know what you mean, man. Thank you. Honestly, the views, I don't really do it for like anything internet sensational. It's just I like making content. This is how I'm going to live after, which honestly I like. Okay, so this fight, making this a highly anticipated clash. Chimeza. Okay, so Kamazat. I'm hoping I say that right. Basically, the fighter that's fighting DDP is supposedly the favored to win, saying that he's going to remain undefeated. Huh. So, this is happening in like 2 nights. Is there. Hold on, I was doing something. Uh. His first 4 fights in UFC, he was only hit once. Okay, so Buffy Kid, are you like a huge UFC person? Because if so, I got a bunch of questions for you. Because I don't remember who the guy was. But there was a guy who said he was the best boxer in the UFC. He kept like dodging punches. I'm a hygienist, but I'm an amateur fighter. What's a hygienist? You're talking about Max Holloway. Is it Max Holloway? Was he the one that did the no look and he was talking to Dana White and the guy kept throwing punches at him and he just slipped and he ducked his head and it went over his head and then he returned a blow? Yeah, okay. Okay, so what's this? Who's this DDP character? Is like he any good? Let me see. There's hold on. I'm going to the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship.com. I want to see this. Okay, so they're the main card. Okay, DraftKings is like the very first thing you see. So the odds are 150 to negative 180, with DDP as champion being favored on the actual UFC.com. Okay. Okay, so this is a lot of like middleweight fights that I'm seeing on this card. Why is it that if I didn't cut my hair, I would say I look like Tim Elliott, who's fighting Kia Asakura? Asukura? I don't know how to say names. Who else do we got? The strawweight bout, Jessica Andrade versus Lupe Godinez. Okay, they're seeming. Okay, why does Chase Hooper look like a middle schooler? And he's fighting Alexander Hernandez. Okay, Alexander Hernandez. 6 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 7 first round finishes. He's a 16-8 with 0 draws. And he's going up against Chase Hooper, who is 6-3-1. So 6 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. They both won their last fight. Chase Hooper does have the height advantage. And the reach. And leg reach. That one's going to be a hard fight. Wait, I'm going back to the original fight we were talking about. I fight? Nah, I don't fight. I'm more of a wrestling fan, I'll be honest. Wrestling is my nerdy obsession. I can tell you basically everything almost with wrestling. Actually got into a ring at one point to try and be one. Okay, so I'm looking here. It's saying that DDP is not undefeated. It says he has 2 losses. However, they both won their last fight. He does not have the weight height advantage, but he does have the reach. He has 1 more inch in his reach and then 3 inches in his leg reach. What is there? Okay. DDP has 39% KO. His opponent has 43. Does have better submission game though, at 48% compared to 43. 13% to. Hmm. Okay, so DDP is apparently more meant for like longer fights. At 13 minutes 45 being his average fight time, his opponent's is 6 minutes 5 seconds. Okay, that one kind of makes sense. Who do you have on this game? Or who do you have winning? I will say, I'm probably putting it on the challenger for this one. Yeah, he does. Ah, but DDP does a lot more like landed hits per minute compared to his opponent. You who do you have it on? His on the challenger? There's just something about these statistics, because like he has 100% takedown defense. It's saying, and the submissions are more in the. It seems like the ground and pound, or not ground pound. The more like takedown oriented is the challenger. But everybody's putting money, it seems, on the champion. I don't think this one should go to the mat if the champ wanted to keep anything. Cause, but even then, he's gonna have a hard time doing a KO because his opponent's got 4% more than him. If he can just like tire him out. Okay, I want to check out some of these other ones. Tim Elliott, 21-13. That is a the height difference is insane. What was their height difference? It's an inch. They're saying DDP's 6'1" and Challenger's 6'2", with only a pound difference. Or are you talking about a different fight? Okay, that's the main card. Was prelims. Okay. Lyron Murphy, Aaron Pico. Oh, they did not get a. Oh, this guy's undefeated. No, he has one draw. Take it back. Leg reach 0 inches. Hold on, this one's funny. It has him as leg reach 0 inches. No photo. He doesn't have the inch because he's over by an inch. They're equal at weight. He also doesn't have to reach advantage. That's insane. 16-0 with one draw versus a 13-4. Oh, but the 13-4's got a 69% KO rate. Ooh. He also has a 15% submission rate and only 15 going to decision. Why is it that he's not given any of the percentages that this guy is? All his stuff is 0%. I will say though, I am now interested in that main event, the middleweight title. That's going to be a good one. I'm still just interested. about this Tim Elliott. 21, 13, and 1. He's going against someone that's 21 and 5. He doesn't have the height on him. He does have the weight. He is almost 11 and a half pounds heavier. He doesn't have the reach, but he has the leg reach. He goes to decision a lot more than the other guy with 52% compared to the 24%. Sorry, I'm getting way off track. Say goodbye to my parents. What? What is this? Oh, this DDP guy is insane. He says goodbye to his parents every time he steps into the octagon. Before every fight, says goodbye to his parents. Doesn't say he will see them soon or talk of catching up later. No, it's goodbye. What? Okay, so he expects himself to not make it back. That's insane. What is this KO fight? He fought Sean Strickland at 312. That is an insane photo. Okay, I'm getting off topic. Okay, let me real quick. By the way, can y'all hear that music? I don't know how good the audio is, so y'all gotta let me know. Uh, oh yeah, let me real. Nope. Nope. Oh, wrong button. Where? I learned how to do it yesterday. This is why. Was it this? Ask anything. I'm gonna do blue. I like the color blue. Boom, boom. There we go. I tell you what, I'm really enjoying this copyright-free music. the relaxed movement. They did really good. Mm, 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 mm. Don't stop me, cause I'm having a good time, shooting stars into the sky. I can't sing. I don't know why I attempted that. Alrighty. So, what I'm gonna do real quick is get in the thumbnail for the live stream actually complete. Should have already done that, but I always am last second. Alright. Mm, 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 mm. Music. Why won't it let me? There we are. Perfect. I am hoping that goes right. Q. Oh. Actually, what is a capital Q? Um. All right, there we are. Finally got that right. Q and A and what you call it? Stream. There we are. Nope. I don't know what it is, but this one sounds really good too. I'm just telling you, this channel cooked with the music that they did. Which, if it needs to be turned up, y'all tell me. Cause y'all are on a phone, not through like the computer, so I don't know what y'all hear. I need to be like let known. There we are. Thumbnail. Perfect. Upload. Nope, wrong button. When does I do this? Can't even tell. Perfect. Sup, everybody? Y'all stopping by? Leave a little message. I'm just working on something real quick for the stream, making sure it's right. Trying my best. Do I not have where'd it go? Hit the wrong thing, gotta love it. Don't know what I do. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna make it through. I don't know what I'm doing. This one doesn't sound that good. Oh, well. Brian the 808s. There we are. Mm, mm. Alright, here we are. Hey, I hope y'all can actually hear that music. I probably need to check and make sure y'all can actually. Let me. It's probably gonna be loud as hell when I join it. Um, where do I go for? Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, let's. Jesus, the amount of ads. I'm hoping it all sounds good. Okay. Okay, let's get right into this. Hey everyone. Sorry if it sounds bad. You're on a phone. I can't control like the audio, I don't think. Nope, that just probably shuts it off. Yeah, let me know how it sounds. Give me feedback. Would love it. Alright, we are hitting. Alright, let's see how this is. There we are. Hey everyone. There we are. I'm hoping to actually do decent. Alright, let's see this. Got some reading got to do for class. And then once I finish this, we're going to be playing some TF2 tonight. So, very excited for that. So, you know the basics of individual instructions and that a program is just a series of instructions. But programming real strength isn't just running one instruction after another like a weekend errand list. That's true. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to turn this around. Based on how expressions evaluate, a program can decide to skip instructions, repeat them, or choose one of the several instructions to run. In fact, you almost never want your program to start from the first line of code and simply execute every line straight to the end. Flow control statements can decide which Python instructions to execute under which conditions. Okay. These flow control statements directly correspond to the symbols in a flowchart. So I'll provide the flowchart version of the code discussed in this chapter. Figure 2-1 show a flowchart for what to do if it's raining. Follow the paths made by arrows from the start to end. Okay, so we're going to start here. Is it raining? Well, not right now, so we go outside and we go to the end. Okay, start. Is it raining? Have an umbrella? No. We can wait a while. Is it raining? No. Then we go outside. Okay. Or, is it raining? Yes. Do you have an umbrella? Yes. Go outside, end. Okay, so that's kind of your flow chart, right? In a flowchart, there's usually more than one way to go from the start to the end. The same is true for lines of code in a computer program. Flowcharts represent these branching points with diamonds, while the other steps are represented with rectangles. The starting and ending steps are represented with rounded rectangles. But before you learn about flow control statements, you first need to learn how to represent those yes and no options. If you need to understand how to write those branching points as Python code to the end, let's explore Boolean values, comparison operators, and Boolean operators. Okay, so Boolean actually comes from a specific person. I can probably just search his name real quick. Yeah, see, Boolean was I believe a math person. Yeah, he also made the Boolean algebra. So, kind of cool. While the integer, floating point, and string data types have a unlimited number of possible values, the Boolean data type has only two values, true and false. So yeah, that's basically the easiest way to put it. When you have a Boolean value, it can either be true or false. And if it's true, it'll basically continue, or false, it'll throw something else. And here we can see spam equals true. So if it says spam, it just prints true. And then the true would be the trace back, most recent call, last. It's just as true. But true is not defined, so true equals 2 plus 2. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. You can't really assign anything also to a keyword like true. Like any other value, Boolean values are used in expressions and can be stored in variables. If you don't use the proper case or you don't try to use true and false for variable names, Python will give you an error message. Alright, and here we have our comparison operators. So double equal means equal to. Exclamation mark equal, not equal to. Then of course we have our less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. So these ones are kind of your most known ones. These two are kind of new. Now, one of these does not mean the same as the double. So if you have the double, that means you're saying this is equal to this. If you have one, you're assigning it to it. So when you're writing code, you really want to be careful with this right here. For example, see if I can log into this real quick. So like if I do x equals and say like 10 and then do print and then say like x in the middle and close that and then I run it, it gives us 10, right? Now, see, this is the code right here. Actually, is there a way that I can... Yeah, here. I'm just going to make it as big as possible. See, x equals 10, right? Now, to do this, next part, I'm going to do y equals 10. And then I will go and... Sorry, Twitch, I'm not on you today. Then, as you can see, we're going to do the double equal to. So we're not assigning, we're seeing if it's true. So x equal y, or hold on. If correct. And then we're going to do an else statement. And say print incorrect, right? Now, if I run this, right? See, it gives us a correct statement. And that's because both of these equal 10, right? So, nice little piece of knowledge for you. So yeah, here we can see it again. hello equal to hello, true. Hello equal to hello. As you can see, this one's lowercase and this one's uppercase. So this one's actually false, right? So this one says dog is not equal to cat, which is true. This one says true is equal to true, so it's true. This one says true is not equal to false, so it's true, right? And then here, this one says 42 is equal to, and this says 42, but this is a different version of 42. So, by the way, this is the channel. It's in the description. They're amazing. Yeah, and here, this is them using the lesser negative then. And here is where they're describing the difference between the double and then the one, which of course we just went over right here with the code. This being equal to, so 10, this one here is putting x as 10. This one's saying x is equal to 10, or x is equal to y, which here we're actually giving them the aside part. And this if statement is if they are equal to, it prints correct. If it's not, then it prints incorrect. I know it looks probably weird, but it's actually pretty simple. It's just assign, see if it's true, print that. And that's what this section here is covering. This one's just saying be careful of how many of the equal you put on. And then this one is using 3 different operators than what we normally use, which is of course our plus, divide, minus, stuff like this. And this one are and, or not. Which are used to compare the Boolean values. Basically like comparison operators. They evaluate these expressions down to a Boolean value. Alright, so here is how it is. True and true makes it true. True and false is false. Here's basically a demonstration of it. True and true is going to be true for you. True and false, false. For an and statement, both of them have to agree. Unless it's false and false, then it's just false. Now with the or, you just need one true to make it true. And then with the not, if it's not true, it's false. If it's not true, it's true. Basically, you count how many negatives there are to then reverse it. And you can actually do a thing to where if this one and this one are both true, then you get that. So basically like if x less than 6 and y more than 4. Now this one, it should print incorrect, right? Because there's no way that can be true. So let's go over here, see what it prints. Oh, hold on, wait, what did I forget? Hold on. Forgot one little part. There we go. See, incorrect. That's what we were looking for. Hey everyone, if y'all stop in, y'all can ask me a question. I'll try my best to answer it. Okay, so it asks for age, but doesn't ask for age. Okay. Okay, yeah, I already know the while. There's a shortcut to gain the program execution and break out of a while loops clause early. If the execution reaches a break statement, it immediately exits the while loops clause. Encode a break statement simply contains the break keyword. Pretty simple, right? Here's a program that does the same thing as the previous program but uses a break statement to escape the loop. Enter the following code and save the file as your name2.py. Okay. Your name true. Okay, so yeah, you said it false. Okay, we're going to attempt to do the quiz. did I do that? Oh my god. There's a... Okay, that's honestly amazing. I just made another 100 on my quiz. Okay, okay, I'm going to turn that off now. Um, quit. Yes. Um, okay. There we are. That was fun. I accidentally learned more from coding with that than I have anything else. Okay, where... and conda. How do you spell it? Code. Ah, great. Oh. That is not good. Gotta love whenever you download stuff to a computer and can't find it on it. I was about to say, I was just in it. Alright, for anybody who watches wondering what in the world's happening, I am currently putting Anaconda in a specific folder to make it easier to access for myself. On top of this, we're about going to Team Fortress 2. So, although here in a second, though, I'm probably about to walk out that door for just a second. To go get something to drink, honestly. Also, if there's ever any question as to what I'm doing with my hands, I have bad eczema, and my hands, the skin on them, I want to claw off. Alright, Java. I forget you come pre-built onto everything. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going right on into Team Fortress 2. just click. Uh, Wait, that is not the right thumbnail. Why is it not? Okay. What if I turn you sideways? Rotate device. Okay. Good to know. Y'all are stuck this way. Actually, who is the top fan? Buff Emo Kid was top fan tonight. PK Fine, he actually hopped in here for a good while. So, both of them guys. Oh. For anybody wondering, this is a 10-year-old computer. So, there we are. We're just going to go for any type of game we can. You know what? I'm going to raise this a little. That way, this thing stays out y'all's way. And I'm going to try to lock this in even more to make it harder for it to fall. Y'all let me know. Does that look better? I know it's not going to look good, but does it look better? Now, one of the funny things about this setup is I'm playing while looking through my phone and there's a delay. So my mouse is moving, right? It's like 5 seconds after y'all. Like, I don't understand the delay, but it's hilarious watching it. Oh, wait. It's probably too bright. Let me. There we are. Ah, chair stuck. Chair stuck. Okay. This should be at least tolerable. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Is there better? I feel like that thing's crooked. Hey everyone. Hopefully everything sounds good. I can't believe my most kills is engineer. It makes sense that my most assists is with medic, because all you gotta do is heal your teammates. I feel like medic's the easiest class. Hey everyone, just so y'all know, this is still a Q&A, so if y'all have any questions, just ask away and I'll try my best to answer them. Right now, I'm waiting on this VAC Secure to finish. I don't know what it is, but this thing takes forever. Hey everyone, hope y'all having a good night. Right now, just waiting for the VAC to load and then we'll be all good to play. This is also a Q&A, so if y'all got any questions you want to ask, you can just ask away. I'm hoping this thing will load. I am running this on like a 10-year-old computer, so there's a high likelihood that something's doing froze. Hey everyone, hope y'all having a good night. Well, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Uh-oh. It's never a good sign when it just goes black. Okay, what broke? Come on, game, throw up an error message. Oh, there we are. Are we good? Oh, casual game. Perfect. It's probably going to be laggy as all get out. Actually, it's connecting pretty good. It's got some good speed there for a second. We finally get into a game. Here we are. It's always wonderful. I will say, trying to play this while my phone is staring at the screen is impossible. This setup is cursed. I need to get a different way of getting the phone looking at the... I need to set up my Streamlabs. I just don't know how to do it. VAC. Come on. Secure. Why are you so slow? I don't know what it is, but it takes forever. It's like it's trying its best to search through everything on this computer. And it's the fact that I know that doesn't work. Because if I remember correctly, this is the same thing that gets ran on CSGO. And that thing still has cheaters. Come on, game load. I ain't gonna move any quicker than this. Sup, everybody? How y'all tonight? Hopefully y'all good. If y'all new around to the stream, leave a comment or chat, I guess, since I'm live streaming. Still new to all this. Y'all leave me some feedback. I love feedback. Right now, we just trying to let this game load on in and get into it. I'm going to try my best to do some demo man tonight. I ain't played in 2 months. This is the first time I've ever live streamed. Well, really, the game. Last time my internet died on me. There we are. The audio is breaking, so that tells me this is laggy. Yeah, it's not even like letting me click. Oh, what is happening? How bad is my ping? Hold on, I'm hitting tab to try and see like what my connection is. It's still not loading. There we are. Give me my demo, man. It's just yelling. What's my ping? Hold on, I'm hitting tab again to see if it'll pop up. Oh, there we are. There we are. We are. It's saying that is good, I'm thinking. But I don't think that's true. Oh, that. Oh, where am I? Oh my god. This is the type of thing that always happens. It clears up for a second. Oh, there's a teammate. I'm playing on a slideshow. Hold on. Is there a way to make this run more smoothly? Because it's saying I have perfect whatnot, but this is the worst it's ever been. No. What about video? I'm turning all this down. I'm going to regret that because I think I just broke my game. Oh no. All the sound's gone. Did I break it? Oh no. This is why we don't mess with stuff. Did I really break it? Hold on. It's not updating or anything. Why is it just stuck? This is why the idiot doesn't play. Uh-oh. What happens if I... Nope. So everybody, if you're just joining in, I broke the game. All it takes is a 10-year-old PC and you can destroy your game too. all I tried doing was turn down the resolution to, or the funny stuff in the background, just to have it not be so laggy, and apparently the game just said nope. Are we frozen, or is this just a little bit frozen? Game? Are you going to respond to me? Well, we're gonna hope that works. This is why we don't mess around with a 4-year-old or 10-year-old PC. I don't think any of my buttons are working. Okay, everybody, if you're new right here, I'll explain what's happening. I broke the game. It's frozen. And Alt F4 ain't working. So, don't ever try playing on a 10-year-old PC. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to think what would work. Escape's not going to do nothing. Alt F4's not doing anything. Be a last ditch effort, but we'll see if this works. It's really not making even a sound right now. So I don't know what happened. This is why we don't let the idiots play. Lord. Well, if y'all are still here, y'all can ask me anything and I'll answer it. Or at least try my best to. After all, this is still a Q&A. It's not just a watch me fail at trying to play a game. Which I should have the filter turned off. Oh, there we are. Black screen. Yay. This is what happens when you break a game. I wonder how long this is going to last. Uh-oh. Am I just stuck at a black screen now forever? My PC just made a weird noise. Uh-oh. It's doing something. I just don't know what. Computer, what are you doing? To whoever the one person in here is, thank you for staying by. You're a real one. I do hope the idiocracy of me is pretty funny. As my computer is currently trying to run a million things apparently at once. Boom. Oh yeah, and y'all probably missed it. Oh, it just screamed at me for a second. Um. Oh, disconnected us. New item. What is this? The case is locked and requires a summer cosmetic key to open. Is this good? Alright. Community servers. Oh. I don't want the free items. Stop refresh. You're connecting to allow up to 40 players. Team Fortress designed to have optimal experience with a maximum of 24. Ah. We'll go with this one instead. It's got a latency of 11. I don't think that one's going to be bad. Here's to hoping. Oh, wait, but that actually did really quick. I think it's some of the maps that it loading just take forever. Oh, client side info now. I wonder if all the coding stuff I have on this computer is what makes it drag. If so, that's awful. But it does make sense. Here we are. Oh, that loaded way quicker. My grandma's cookies are lit. Why can't I? Why is the game still laggy? Is there a way to clean up how laggy this is? really need to quit messing around with settings. I'm just trying to make it less laggy. That is all I want. And I keep messing around with settings. You think I'd learn. Yeah, see, even like my mouse lags at time. I'm just trying to reduce that. By the end of the semester, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna be like 10 times better, hopefully. You know, hopefully have enough for a better PC, good grades, whole 9 yards. By the way, to the two people that are watching, thank y'all. Y'all amazing. I tell you what, I don't think TF2 is gonna run. Hmm. Yeah, no, it's stuck it did. Why does this game always crash on my PC? Well, I know why it does it. It's probably something to do with the RAM that's on this thing. It's probably not got enough on it to run because it's the same way with my Streamlabs. The Streamlabs doesn't have the storage, it says, to continue. Which is unfortunate. Alright. Come on, computer. Yell at me real quick and then let me get out the game. Oh, Jesus. Even though I know it's about to yell at me, it does not help it yelling at me. Are we back, game? Are we back? It crashed, I think. What? Uh-oh. This is not the optimal screen resolution for the primary display device. The optional resolution. Click the notification for. Are you serious? Okay. This thing's just. No, quit. There we are. And now the YouTube's quit responding. Okay, there we are. You know what? Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing back up and running. The PC's honestly cooked. Okay. You know what? Just so I ain't gotta listen to it. Let's just play some music while I try to fix this. This one doesn't sound as good. It sounds more sharp, but it's still pretty good. Alright, we're gonna try relaunching this real quick. Open Steam, launch that. Alright. Let's hope this goes a little bit better now. Alrighty, let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick just to go here. Gonna pause this, click back into the game. There. Find the game. Mm-mm. If I hit casual again, I'm hoping it won't be too bad. There any special specific game modes y'all want to watch? I'm gonna be bad at any of them, but oh, that one found a game very quickly. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Oh yeah, and if y'all this thing's taking forever. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna call it here. It's just not loaded at all. So I'll see you on the next one, y'all. Bye.